Hey guys, Zeramus555 here, coming to you today with a deck profile. Before that, you guys can see I'm wearing a very fancy hat here. It's pretty awesome. It's actually very comfortable. No, I do not wear this in public, but I probably should. Before I get started, I just want to say that if anybody can guess, or first person I should say, to guess where this hat is from, I'll give a shout out to on my next video. So first person to guess it, make sure to comment. I'll see the time and I'll know who guessed it right first. So anyways, without further ado, I've been playing this deck now for a couple weeks. It's really good. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's kind of Chaos Dragon-y. Like I felt like putting Chaos Dragons back together, and I was just like, nah, you know, I'm gonna play something else. And I was playing Master Hyperion, or Holden, as you guys may know, quite a bit. And he was beating me here and there. I got tired of Inzectors, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to try his deck out, but I'm going to change it to my own style. So what I'm playing today is Agents, or Showman I should say. Deck's really good this format. I can bling the whole thing out if I want to, which is cool as well. But yeah, it's a very good deck. Hyperion's still very broken. And yeah, the cards all work really well in the format. So without further ado, I'm just going to get to the deck profile. Starting off with monsters, we have one Blackluster Soldier. This is kind of the Chaos version, but it isn't. At the same time, I mean, I'm only running 2 Chaos monsters, so I really don't think I should call it Chaos. It's more Trooper Agents than anything. But the BLS just works really well, and obviously helps you with those push for games. He's also a light, and I've won several games with him. Excuse me, plus honest. Ooh, sorry. Next up is Chaos Sorcerer. I added him in recently as my 41st card. I originally wasn't running him because I'm only running 6 darks, but I just decided, because I can synchro into darks as well, Catastrophe at least, that this guy's just too good to run, not to run. He works really well with Earth. I can make 8s with him, and he's just another basically banished target. So yeah, he's really good. He's basically my 7th dark as well, which is kind of nice. Next up is none other than our main boss monster 3, Master Hyperion. This guy's broken. Other than that, there's really nothing I need to say. He just basically, bring him out and usually you win games with it, much like the very infamous Kristya. Yes, my 2 secret first eds, very sexy. This card's amazing. You drop this thing, usually win games. I play Holden, and he sacks a lot with this deck. I'm sure he's going to comment down below about my comment, but I have never played somebody who plays Agents who drops this card as much as he does. Always has it in his hand, and he always has it set up perfectly. So I don't know what that's about. I think he was just having a good day the other day, but but yeah, he drops this card way too much. I never draw it, and if I do draw it, I draw like 2 of them in my opening hand or something stupid, and then like no other 8 fairies. It's pretty lame. Next up, you have to run 3 Venus. If anybody does have one more super, I'm looking for one because I have 1 random common. I'm also looking for 3 Super Shine Balls at the moment, so if anybody has those, please PM me. I'm willing to trade them off of you. Not buy, I'm not looking to buy at the moment, but I have tons of trades, so yeah, PM me. You gotta run 3 Venus. She does your Shine Ball plays, and she's usually your first turn card you want to summon. If you don't have her, then you're usually going to be summoning Earth first turn. She searches out Venus, and she's also level 2, so she can do gotcha plays, and she's a level 2 tuner as well, so lots of good things you can do with her. Sorry guys, kind of late when I'm doing this. 3 Shine Balls, you have to run 3, that's all I'm going to say. Next up, I am running 1, 2, 3 Herald of Orange Light. A lot of people do not run this at 3, I've seen some people running 2, but a lot of the topping decks have been running 3. I love 3, it's so good. Basically, you just have this thing, another fairy in your hand, you pitch them and you negate an effect and destroy it. It's really powerful. It can hit hand effects, graveyard effects, and it's also level 2 plus a tuner once again, so very good. Other cool things you can do is you dump it and Kristya, or it and Hyperion, and you call the Haunted either of those cards back. And last up for fairies, I'm running 1 Honest, obviously. Next up, I'm running 2 Card Troopers. Trooper's really just there for the mills. He works really well with Tragoedia. He's a level 3. And obviously he gets me a draw, and he works extremely well with Call the Haunted. You know, if I have him in the grave and I set Call and MST it, I chain, and I get a draw, so really good. Next up is obviously 2 Tour Guide for the Chaos Engine. Tour Guide's really powerful. I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm not running Night Assailant, I'm just running 1 Sangan. Sometimes that tour guide can be dead late game, but I mean, you are running the 2 Tragoedias, so you can always like pitch the tour guide and take a 3 if you need to. I was running with just one of these guys, and it was really good, but I just found that I wasn't drawing it enough, and just going like Trooper or Venus or Earth first turn, and then having this guy in hand, it's really, really good, because they're going to like spend extra cards to get over Venus, just to attack over it, and then you just drop the Trag, and it's really big because of the Gotchi, so really, really good card. One Gorz, I know I'm running 3 Call the Haunted, but they're not always going to be in my hand. I really don't draw them as much as I'd like, and Gorz just wins games if you drop it at the right time. And last but not least for monsters, I'm running 2 Maxx because I love this card right now. I see a lot of people cutting it out, but I think you still got to run 2 in a lot of decks. It's just really, really good, especially if you're running Trag and Gorz, which I'm infamous for running in all my decks. So that's it for monsters. On the spells, we got 3 MST. I was running 2. It wasn't enough, so I bumped it up to 3, and it's testing a lot better. 1 Storm. Mind Control. Some Agent players don't run this. I think you should run it. You run so many different levels. And it's just really, really good with Earth, and you know, you're running 5 tuners and just, you know, get something out of the way and then just summon a bunch of stuff and attack for game. And then Monster Reborn Dark Hole, no Book of Moon or anything. Traps, we have 3 Call the Haunted. This card's broken, it shouldn't be at 3, but you know, Konami put it at 3. We have basically 3 or 4 Monster Reborns in the game right now, which is crazy. Card's insanely good, and basically you just play this thing, get back a Kristya, Hyperion, BLS that's been used and destroyed, etc., 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 and you can just do crazy shenanigans. I love also set this, you summon Venus, they like warning it, and then you just flip this up, grab the Venus back, and then bring everything out again, and they just like wasted 2,000 for nothing, so it's very, very good. And last but not least, 2 Torrential Tributes. This card's good with Sangan, it's good with Card Trooper, it's even good with the Venus Gotchi play, because you still have a monster on the board. So yeah, just, you know, mass destruction's always good. So it is a 41 card deck. It runs really well. I'm enjoying it very much. Now, one thing you guys may notice is I'm not running Thunder King Ryo. I just noticed in testing that I was drawing Thunder King along with like Venus or Earth or Sangan, and it was just like I should be running something more powerful, because I mean Thunder King's good. I think it's good this format. It's good in most formats, but the problem that I have with it is you summon it, and then it just gets ran over, or it gets like Dark Hold, and I mean like that's good. You know, using your opponent's Dark Hold and kill a Thunder King means that you know, means that you know you can go off consistently, and their only outs to you are either going to be like some kind of mass destruction effect like Torrential or Mirror Force, and you don't have to worry about that one card out. But my problem with Thunder King is just that I do a lot of searching as well. I know obviously you're just not going to want to summon it when you do that, but it's just not as powerful as a first turn play as summoning a Venus. And a lot of times I was opening the Thunder King, the Venus, and I was like, well, should I summon Thunder King? So I'd summon Thunder King, and it would just get killed. Or I'd summon Thunder King, and I wouldn't have any real protection for it. And it just really wasn't that good. I mean, I'd rather just side deck it. I think it's a lot better that way. And taking out the Thunder Kings is actually what gave me room for the second Tragoedia and the Chaos Sorcerer, Chaos Sorcerer, which is testing really, really well. So on closing note, I'm not going to say my extra deck's not a big deal. It's just typical, you know, agent extra deck with a couple synchros, and then the other, like 1/2 synchros, 1/2, excuse me, XYZs. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the deck list down below. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and you guys all have a fantastic evening, day, or morning whenever you watch this. Peace.